Oh, what happened here? Jeez Louise. It's a crescent roll. And they come right out in nice little flat sheets. They stay thin.
The cheese is melted enough. Let's get this bad boy off here. Let's eat it.
It's like that. Cheese pizza. All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in to another video. We are off to do something pretty exciting today. We are headed up to go camping. I want to show you our new setup. We haven't even talked about the truck camper or anything like that. Matter of fact, you've only seen me sleep in it in the Arizona video if you watch that one. If you didn't, I'll put it up here. But anyway, got a lot of new gear that I want to try out. And I'm just, we need to dial this in, for anybody that's done this trunk camping thing. I know there's a lot you got to consider and where you're going to put it all and so on and so forth. So stay with me and we will get up there as soon as possible. All right, guys, we are here. We are at camp. It is a brisk 34. Quite a bit of cloud cover fog, so that should be burning off here pretty quick. And hopefully we'll pick up the temps. I think it's only supposed to get to about 50-ish, but I'm gonna have to put on a beanie and some gloves, I guess. A little too cold for my ears at the moment. So let's get camp set up. I won't bore you with that. And let's get started with this trip. It's gonna be great. We got some really good food that we're gonna cook for you. So at least I think so. So maybe you will. But stand by, let me get everything set up, and then we will start the tour of the new truck camper. All right, pretty much set up here. We'll open this guy up, and that's camp. If it's time to leave in the morning and just toss everything in there, slam the tailgate, slam down the hatch, we're gone. All right, so if you watch the first part of the bed video, how we built this and kind of what I was thinking, this is we're test driving it this weekend and maybe another weekend. I was hoping to get the one box here, which we did, and that's got all our lighting, everything we need for outside. We're good to go there. And my knee pad for right here, just because this thing is hard as a rock. We were only able to get one of the wolf packs up there in, because that furthermost section forward is actually where the 200 amp hour lithium batteries have to go, and maybe a couple of the other Victron components. We got our buddy heater for now. Let me show you what we're going to do. So right here, probably on the other side though, we'll put a port right there, just to one of the, be able to pump the warm air in. It'll be on the other side. That way the diesel heater is actually under the awning for protection. But this thing does condensate tremendously. I'm going to start with the self-adhesive carpet tiles across the top and across the side doors and stuff. I don't want to get too crazy with it because I don't know exactly everything that's going to be happening inside of here. So everything you see is temporary. Nothing is permanent. About the only thing that I can say is going to be permanent is the location of the bed and the Milwaukee packouts. Those work out great. Those have everything I need in there. We left the roof rack the same. We mounted our 270 awning to this rack here, which is a Yakima rack that was provided by my buddy Marcus, El Bigote Overlander. It was one that he had on his truck before he decided to move to the AT Topper. And so we went ahead and added the Pelican storage box up here, the BX140R. So I mounted it up here. We used some simple little turnbuckles for now. You know, this thing is the Expedition cap from Overland Vehicle Systems. It installs in, is it 4 pieces technically? Now, they say you should like build it on the ground, get 4 people, put it together. We actually assembled it on the truck. It wasn't that big of a deal. We just put the front piece in first, kind of held it there, got one side on, and then that kind of took care of itself from there. I just went through and hit every bolt and screw up top with some Flex Seal, easy peasy, fresh and squeezy. This is a close-up look at these turnbuckles. So we had to come way out at an angle and then pull against each other, front to rear, just to get this thing to stay. So it's, I mean, it is rock solid. You can see right there. You can see how that doesn't line up with anything. And by the time you pull this one back to line it up here, that front one's way off. So we'll see. We'll check it out. We may just stay this way. If that's the case, we'll back these guys out. We'll put some thread locker on there, and this will be a permanent situation. We use 3 of the heavy-duty OVS brackets for the 270 awning with the T-slot nuts and bolts. I wanted to make sure before I cut these off that this thing would hold up great, and it has. It didn't move, not one bit, on that last adventure trip to the Grand Canyon. So I'm going to double check, make sure I don't have anything I want to use these bolts for to mount on top of before I cut them off, but at some point they will get cut off. Probably going to have to figure out one more storage solution right here, even if it's just a narrow, tall box. There's still more stuff that I need to get out of my way. On the back here, we used a couple of these rappets. These are actually for carrying extension cords. I just kind of screwed them into the existing bolts that was used for the mountain hatch. This thing was a booger trying to close this tailgate without that. This will be the maiden voyage trying these out. That's going to be nice. So also what we did here was I took basically some Husky drawer, you know, like toolbox drawer. I can't think of liner to line this whole thing, glued it down. I figured twofold. One, it's pretty sticky stuff and it doesn't let this thing move at all. 2, I thought it might help as like a vapor barrier, you know, for the condensation and stuff. I'll just skin this down the outside. Well, probably do, you know, little hatches here with Velcro so I can just pop off the hatch, get to the stuff I need. We'll have to do the same over here so we can have access to the Wolfpack box. And then that's pretty much it. Just that box was the only one that'll need access at that point. And that box just has some rain gear, extra thermals, heavier gloves, heavier beanies, some toiletry stuff for showers, things like that. We are going to add a switch panel here, and then all the lighting that is going to be installed inside here, which we have, and on the outside, which we have, will all be controlled through that switch panel. This air mattress is the Big Agnes Captain Comfort. If you've watched any of my other videos with the rooftop tent, that mattress was horrible. And so I went and I bought the Captain Comfort in a much bigger size. It was like 55 by 84 or something like that. I don't remember. I'll put the dimensions. And absolutely loved it. So when we went this route and I knew what I was going to be doing here, I just went ahead and got another one of the Big Agnes Captain Comforts. And I'm about 100% sure I will not be disappointed in the comfort of my sleep. So I think that's probably it on the basics of this. This also has kind of nice, it's got a metal, like honeycomb screen in here, just in case, you know, people try to break in if you're using it as like a contractor's cap. At least they're met with another layer of protection. So I'll be covering that window with some kind of window coverings that I can open, close, you know, and do that sort of stuff. I think we'll do it right over here. All right, see the rest of these. All right, that's it. So this is normally this regular wood cover on top, color, just bare wood. And then so a buddy of mine did a table just like this. I copied him and I do like it. Okay, I'm hungry. It took way too long. That, get our guy here good to go. Don't need that one. And this one here, kind of hard to see. We'll do maybe 800 watts, I think. Should get us a nice sear. So we're using these ribeye steak strips. We're gonna make a, like a Philly cheese steak, you know, except I don't eat vegetables, so it's just gonna be meat and cheese. Just get a little bit of butter here. I want to do the bread first. I'll open up our meat. Not going to eat all of it, so I don't get too crazy with it. I want to toast it. We're getting some color there. Get a little bit more on there. So we'll season this beef up. We've got a bunch of provolone on here. Toss in there. Just gonna make a steak sandwich out of it. Good old meat, cheese, and bread. I'm gonna have to drop that, but we're getting super close. Flip this over to the other side a little bit. Hopefully these new mics are doing a good job blocking out that wind. You can hear that. Sizzle, sizzle. Get our seasoning out. Definitely use a little sea salt, and pepper. I don't know about chili flake, maybe not. till garlic salt. There we go. This is Red Robin. If you're from California or wherever, I don't know where they're at 100%, but I love it. It's like an all-purpose seasoning. I love it. It's gonna be a big sandwich. Get some butter in there. Everything's better with butter, right? Start with garlic salt. Not too much. Blowing everywhere. Pepper's gonna be bad. That's gonna go everywhere. I like a lot of pepper. Just a touch of sea salt. Touch of our Red Robin. Probably gonna need more meat than that. Smells good already. And we'll do a touch of chili flake just for a little spice. Just a touch. All right, let's get our... I was gonna melt this all together inside there, but I'm just thinking it's just gonna make a big mess. I'm thinking what we'll do. I was only gonna do 3 pieces, but it looks like I'm doing 4. I think we are in good shape here. Let's start to build. Together. Took some of this cheese on top. In you go. And there's a lid for this, but it looks like it's not going to fit. So, there you go. It's trying to melt. Give it a flip here. And that nice crust. Look at that. Yum. Should be warm all the way through. A nice crust. It didn't melt that bag. Still melting. Not fully melted, but I don't care. I'm hungry. Good French bread too. I had a piece of that this morning. That was breakfast. A little sliver. So good. Tiny bit of spice, nothing crazy. I mean, it definitely needed more steak in it, but like I said, we've got another meal to cook, so I'm not trying to get too crazy with it. All right, let me do whatever damage I can do to this. We cleaned up, and we'll come on back. So what's super nice about these, you know, they're, I guess you can call it inductions, but they cool off quick. All right, got no business eating these, but they're gonna explode. Just like that. Cheese pizza. You know, I just like the straight up regular ones, but you never know. No. Yeah, they taste like cheese pizza. Not too bad. I actually recommend these ones. There's some other ones that are just ugh. All right, let me finish my mess. Almost done. What did we do? We got through, how much of that? Let me show you. Got there a little more than half of our sandwich. I can heat that up tomorrow for lunch or something. All right. I think this one was more difficult. Come on now, tell me that wasn't worth it. Nice thing about this is I don't have anything better to do. So it takes as long as it takes. Well, I'm bummed. I got everything all cleaned up. And unfortunately, not that great of a job. And I forgot I decided to cook the sausage in here, dummy. All right, that's done enough. It'll finish. Any little pieces in here that may not be 100% will finish in the oven. Tell you what, that sun comes down, or starts coming down. The shade gets long, so it's pretty cold. So I already had to move to the beanie. We've got our pizza dough sitting right about there on that stump. Just let it warm up a little bit. Just gotta babysit it because all the birds are out looking for something to eat. I'll hit this with a little bit of cooking spray here, hopefully to be able to handle that dough better. Still a little cold yet. Try a little something here. We put our lid on, we'll let that warm up a little bit. I think what I'll do is I'll get the dough on there and kind of par bake it All right. Definitely didn't let that stone get hot enough. It's stuck like crazy. That's okay. Now your work. The other dough's a little easier to work with. It's nice and thick. I'm committing a cardinal sin by putting a topping down first before cheese, but burning. Yeah, so you have to turn it off. Let it sit. All right, cut the heat on it. Nice and crusty across the bottom. And a little gooey inside, maybe. Take a knife here that I don't much care about, so resharpen it. There's still doughy in the middle. Way too thick. Tastes good though. I think I was trying to be fancy. So, anyway, I'll eat what I can of this and put it away. All right. Well, we're still messing around. Not for sure. Be looking for bed here soon, but the EcoFlow wasn't charging off the alternator charger, and then I just got the warning that it was down around 10%. So now I have to let the truck run for 45 minutes. Right, I don't know. Can you see me in here? I don't know. But let me see if any more light in here will help, or does it make it worse? Maybe better. Ow. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. But that is us. We are ready for bed. Everything's done. I think everything's put away. Best it's going to be. Anyway, good day. We got a lot of stuff done today. So we will see you in the morning. All right. Good morning, everybody. It is, look at that here. 29 degrees outside, 36 in here. Condensation like crazy. So that's gonna have to be a priority for this cap, is getting that carpet liner and getting that diesel heater port cut so that we have a way to get some ventilation in here, move some air around, even if it's cold air. So I've got some coffee. There's water in here. Just not enough for me to see things. Drink. Press play. This is our, if you've seen it, this is our Jewel heated coffee mug. Part of this family here. And they're awesome. It's early. It's only 4:15. But you can see it's rapidly climbing the inside there. So by the time we're ready with our coffee here, which we pretty much are. Yeah, forget it, doesn't go very far. Creamer in there. Spell that all over with you. All right, let me sit here and enjoy my coffee. Just kind of killing some time here. I'll get cleaned up in here and bring you back when we're all dressed and ready to go outside and play in the dark, because the sun doesn't come out for a few hours. That's okay. We play in the dark around here. All right, let's get out of here. It's cold out there. How cold is it still out there? Yeah, 27. Whew. Getting colder. Now we'll put our jacket on outside. So get down. Okay. All right, see you guys outside. That is us. We are out of the camping spot. We're at the main road here, and we are going to head home. So didn't make any breakfast this morning, wasn't feeling it. All that bread yesterday, so, and then this morning it was bread. It was bacon and egg sandwiches, so I'm still full. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like these videos, please do the YouTube thing, like, subscribe, share, notify, all that sort of good stuff, and we will see you guys on the next video.